Here we have a geometry question, and you might be tempted to look at that reference chart of geometry formulas, but unfortunately it doesn't provide any answers. They're not going to tell you any of the perimeter formulas because you're just supposed to know that perimeter is the total outside distance around a shape. It doesn't matter whether it's a common shape like a triangle or a rectangle or something more complex like a hexagon. Regardless, you're adding up all the sides. And in this case too, we also need to know what an isosceles triangle is. That's a very specific term, and they kind of do tell you in the paragraph, but we need to know a lot of geometry terms to just be able to draw a picture. So on my scrap paper, I would draw an isosceles triangle. So I'm just going to draw something that looks like this. And basically, remember, an isosceles triangle has two congruent sides. They use that word congruent, but that's just a fancy geometry term that means equal. So these two equal sides have a length of 24 inches. So this side and this side, according to my drawing, are the congruent sides. If we want, we can draw the little lines that represent that they're congruent. Now the total perimeter is 83. So there's a missing side here. We'll call it X, and all three of these things together are going to give me that 83. So if we wanted to express this as a more formal equation, it would be that 83, the total perimeter, is equal to the 24s added with the X. So this is now just algebra. So let's just do some algebra. We've got 83 is equal to 48 plus X, subtract 48. And this is where I grab my handheld calculator and just do a little bit of math with the machine, and we get 35, and that is the answer. So that's all we need to do, but it just does go to show that even though we are given a lot of the reference chart geometry formulas, we don't get everything. There are certain facts and ideas that we need to know. Things like perimeter, there are formulas that you could use for a triangle or a rectangle, but that's not how we're supposed to think of perimeter. It's much more of a definition. Same thing with words like congruent and isosceles. These are words you just need to know. So these things need to be memorized. Otherwise, you might not be able to solve this question. It just might seem like gibberish to you. So if you need to do anything with geometry, it is recognize which formulas are given to you in the chart, but also which words come up again and again that you just need to memorize the definitions of, so that way when you get to a geometry question, you know exactly what they're telling you, because usually then it's just about using whatever formula is relevant or following whatever instructions they give you.